Assalamu alaikum brothers and sisters, welcome to my new video on Jama Muannas Salim. This is the second topic in making plurals. The first we did about the Jama Mudhakkar, and now today I'm going to finish off with the Jama Muannas Salim. And the third topic, that is the broken plural, that's the end of the plural topics in Arabic, and inshallah that will be my next video. And today we are going to complete the rules and everything about Jama Muannas, but there is a new topic in this video I have covered, that is the khabar. And now we are going to learn about the khabar. Since up till now we learned the khabar was a single word, a single noun, but there are different types of khabar, so I will be covering that also. So the second part of the video is about the khabar, and inshallah today I will complete that also. And now let's start with the Jama Muannas Salim. Since in Jama Muannas there is nothing new to learn, it's very similar with the Mudhakkars as we did the Jama Mudhakkar. The rules are quite similar, but there are certain different rules with the Jama Muannas. But let's just have a quick introduction about the Jama Muannas. So what is Jama Muannas Salim? It is making of the plurals of the feminine nouns. And how do you make the Jama Muannas? What are the ways to make a feminine noun into plurals? That is the adding suffix, as we did in Jama Mudhakkar, adding of the suffix letters, that is waw wa noon, after the noun. So the structure of the noun is not touched, it's intact, and in order to make the plural we just have to add the suffix alif wa ta. So the letters in Jama Muannas is alif and ta. So this ta is the open ta. Remember in Arabic we have a ta marbuta, and that is the sign of femininity. So that ta marbuta comes only with the singular nouns. And sometimes you will see a ta marbuta in a plural word, that is in broken plurals or Jama taksir. So that is another topic. I'm not going into detail right now. So in Jama Muannas, you will not see a ta marbuta in plural nouns for the Jama Muannas. So the letter is alif wa ta with the dhammatain if the noun is nakira. And if a noun is marifa, you will see a single dhamma over it. And this will be for the marfu case. If a feminine noun, a plural feminine noun is in marfu case, you will see alif and ta with the dhamma. And if the plural feminine noun is in mansoob and majroor case, so the letters are the same. Remember, this is a slight difference in Jama Mudhakkar and Muannas. There you saw the letters ya wa noon, but here what is happening, the letters are the same as in marfu case, just the harakas have changed. So what is the haraka in mansoob and majroor is the kasra. If the noun is marifa, it will have a single kasra. But remember, this is the most important point, that in mansoob case, it will show its position by kasra. If the plural feminine noun is in mansoob, it will still have a kasra. So lots of us make a mistake in saying that as in majroor case. But remember, Jama Muannas Salim in mansoob case will have a kasra. And one may ask, then how am I going to recognize the Jama Muannas Salim if it's in Mansoob or Majroor, since in both cases it has a Kasra? So remember, always check the position in the sentence. The position of the noun that falls in Mansoob will have a Fatha, but in Jama Muannas, it will show its position by Kasra. And how are you going to recognize? By the position in the sentence. If the position of the Jama Muannas Salim is in Maful Bihi case, even though it's showing a Kasra, you have to say it's in Mansoob case. So that is when the I'rab comes. I will explain inshallah. And what are the rules? Unlike the Jama Mudhakkar, you have seen in Jama Muzakkar, the rules are only applied for the humans. and it's not applied for the ghair aqil, since there are some exceptions in mulhaqun jama mudhakkar that the rule of jama muzakkar is applied to some of the ghair aqils. For example, alam, so it's made into alamun, alameen. But in feminine, unlike in the Jama Muzakkar, in feminine, what happens? It's applied, the rules of the Jama Muannas Salim is applied for the feminine humans also and for the ghair aqils also. And are there any exceptions in the feminine plurals? Yes, there are a lot of exceptions, and I'm going to cover that also. So let's check the first thing. Now let's check the structure of the Jama Muannas Salim here in Marfu case and Mansub and Majroor case. So the first noun here is Salihatun. So Salihatun is for the feminine noun, singular, as you can see the ta marbuta. So what happens when you want to make it into plural is just you have to remove the ta marbuta and add the suffix alif wa ta. And remember, for marfu case, it's the dhamma. Since it's nakira, so it's having dhammatain. What about mansub and majroor? Instead of dhammatain, it's having a kasra in both the cases, mansub and majroor. And here there is a slight printing mistake. It should have a fatha, because as you know the rule, when it has a long vowel alif, the previous letter will have a fatha. So it goes along with the fatha. And salihatun, it should be fatha. Salihatin. Mu'minatun, mu'minatun, with the alif and ta at the end, the ta marbuta has been deleted, and mu'minatin with the kasratain. Ta'ibatun, ta'ibatun, with the suffix alif wa ta with dhammatain, and ta'ibatin alif wa ta with kasratain in mansub and majroor case. So muttaqiyatun, it's having a dhammatain because it's nakira, so it has been removed. And simple muttaqiyatun and muttaqiyatin. Now this noun is a bit different. So in structure, since it's made into Jama Muannas Salim, but there is a slight difference in harakat. As you can see, there is a sukoon over the jim. So what happens the moment it's made into Jama Muannas, the sukoon has been removed and a dhamma has been given. So it's now hujuratun with a fatha over the ra. Hujuratun, hujuratin in mansub and majroor case. Ibtila. Now ibtila is a noun ending with a hamza. It's the sign of femininity. What is it called? Alif and hamza at the end. It's called alif mamduda. Remember I did this in the lesson of feminine nouns, the three signs for the femininity: ta marbuta, alif mamduda, and alif makhsura. So here it's ibtila. So it is a feminine noun, but what is happening? It's made into ibtila'atun, adding the alif wata. So lot of nouns in feminine, they don't carry ta marbuta. As you can see, all these nouns, what we did was having a ta marbuta at the end. But what happened when it has a hamza at the end? So the plural is ibtila'atun. So it's ibtila'atin in mansub and majroor. Ukht, now this noun is feminine by meaning, and it's having a open ta at the end. Since it's feminine by meaning, it's made into Jama Muannas, akhawatun. So there is a slight change. The ta has been removed totally and a waw has been added in it, and it's made into Jama Muannas with alif wa ta and alif wa ta with kasratin, akhawatin. Sama is also a feminine noun by the addition of alif mamduda, alif and hamza. So this is the sign of femininity. So in this case, what's happening? What's new here? So all these are exceptional case in Jama Muannas, which is called mulhaqun. So samawatun, the hamza has been deleted here and a waw has been added. Samawatun and samawatin. So these are the exceptional cases. Now let's check other rules. Now let's check some the exceptional nouns in feminine with some examples from the Quran. So first of all, we are doing the ta marbuta. So it is very simple. As soon as you see any feminine noun with the ta marbuta at the end, you just have to delete the ta marbuta and the noun remains the same, and you have to add alif wa ta in marfu case. In case of mansub and majroor, the similar rule is that you need to remove the ta marbuta. Now here you can see there is a fathatain. So the moment you make it into mansub, you need to remove the fathatain also. And the moment you put alif wa ta, you have to put the kasratain in the mansub case. I keep on repeating because this is the most common mistake the students do. Mudarrisatin, so you need to remove the ta marbuta, and mudarrisatin. Similarly, you have to add the suffix with the kasratain in majroor case. So let's check the example from the Quran. Innal ladhina yunadunaka min wara'il hujurati. So, innal ladhina yunadunaka. Indeed, those will call you from. Yunadu means to call. Da'a, it is coming from the verb da'a. Da'a means to call or to invite. So here it's saying indeed those will call yunadunaka, you, the damir for the mukhatib, you, singular male. Yunadunaka, they will call you min wara'i. So as you can see, this is a zarf min wara'i, and that's why it is having a kasra. From behind their rooms. Al-hujurati. So this is an example of the hujurat that we did previously. So you can see the dhamma over the jim here. Hujurati, this is actually the script, change of script, different script. I think this is a thuluth script, and in this script you can see there is no alif, but there is a small saghira here, and it's read with 2 counts, and this is the tajweed rule. Hujurati aktharuhum la yaqilun, and most of them, they don't understand. Then here some words, and now you have seen the Jama Muannas has been applied. The rule of Jama Muannas has been applied for the Ghair Aqil. So Hujurat is coming from Hujra. Hujra is singular, means one room. Hujurat plural, and it can be applied. The rules can be applied for the Ghair Aqil. Now, as we did ibtila, and it means test, and it's a masculine word. So there is some difference here. Ibtila'a is a masculine word, but still you can see the sign of femininity there. So there are exceptions in Jama Muannas also. And it has been made plural into Jama Muannas by adding alif wa ta. Since it has the sign of femininity, so it has been made into plural by the rule of Jama Muannas. And there are exceptions. Some masculine words may be made into Jama Muannas, and as in this case, and some words are ending with alif and hamza might get an extra waw. So just like we did sama, so here you can see the hamza has been deleted and waw has been given, samawatun. So let's see the example from the Quran. وَقَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا. And they said, so as you can see the Jama, waw al-Jama, and they said, اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا means Allah has taken a son. Subhanahu bal lahu ma fis samawati wal ard. Kullu lahu qanitun. So this the word samawat is here. As you can see, there is no alif. It is the difference in the script. There is alif saghira, and it is pronounced with 2 counts. And when you read in tajweed, ma fis samawati. So that's how you pronounce. So let's check another examples, exceptions in Jama Muannas. Amwat is another exception in Jama Muannas. As you can see from the letters alif wa ta, one may think it is a Jama Muannas, but it's a plural word. Still, it is not a Jama Muannas. So it is the plural of Mayyit. Mayyit is the singular and Mayyit means dead, and the plural of Mayyit is Amwat. So one may ask, there is alif wa ta, so how does one recognize that it is not a Jama Muannas? So that's one point that I kept on repeating, is that the Jama Muannas will never have a fathatain over it. So this is one point to recognize. Notice that the word Amwat has a fatha, which cannot be for Jama Muannas Salim. So this is the most important point. So now let's check the example from the Quran. كيف تكفرون بالله وكنتم أمواتا. So as you can see, this word amwat is having a fatha. So by rule of Jama Muannas Salim, no words, no plural Jama Muannas Salim will have a fatha in mansub. It will always have a kasra in mansub case. Since this word is having a fatha, then this proves that amwat is not a Jama Muannas Salim. فأحياكم ثم يميتكم ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون. Very nice ayah and very simple ayah. كيف تكفرون بالله means how can you disbelieve with Allah? وَكُنْتُمْ أَمْوَاتًا, you were dead, then Allah brought you to life. وَأَحْيَاكُمْ, and He gave you life. ثُمَّ, and then يُمِيتُكُمْ, and then after giving. Now this is all the cycle of life going on, as you can see. فَأَحْيَاكُمْ ثُمَّ, and as we have done the rules of fa and thumma, do you remember? Fa comes when you were nothing, He gave you life. Immediately there is a life, a time period from life till death. So as you know, the harf at summa came. That means there is some time period, one happening, and there is some time, and then the other thing happens. So there is a time period in between. فَأَحْيَاكُمْ ثُمَّ يُمِيتُكُمْ, and then He makes you die, and then again He makes you ثُمَّ يُحْيِيكُمْ, again He will make you give you life on the day of resurrection. ثُمَّ إِلَيْهِ تُرْجِعُونَ, and we will all be returned to Him. So this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is explaining here. Some words in feminine plural will look like a Jama Muannas, but instead they are broken plurals. So this is another exception. In Amwat, you can see it's not a Jama Muannas, it is a kind of broken plural. So inshallah, I will do this broken plural. There are certain rules. So in this video, I'm not going into it. Inshallah, in my next video, I will cover broken plurals. So you can see this is a very important exception in Jama Muannas. As you can see, there is a fatha over the ta. This is the most important point of recognition. Mulhaqun bi Jama Muannas Salim. Now these are the exceptions on some nouns. As you see, ulat. This is actually, if you remember the afalul khamsa, we have ab, and we have akh, then ab, akh, ham. Ham means in-law, then fu means mouth, and dhu. So dhu means has, and this is for the males. Dhu is used for males, and remember we did in Jama Mudhakkar, dhu for the male. And what is the plural of dhu? It's ulu. So the plural of dhu is ulu, meaning those who have. And here for the feminine, we use ulat, and this is the plural. Ulat is the plural, and what is the singular? The singular is zat. So this is from the Asmaul Khamsa. And here ulat, the rule of Jama Muannas has been applied with the zat. So how it has been changed from that to ulat. So you have to remember the structure, plural structure, ulat in the feminine plural and the feminine singular as that. So I have given some example for the singular and for the plural. So let's do first with the singular. Salma allati that malin. So as you know, that has the meaning of has. So what is the meaning here? Salma is the one who has the wealth. Mal means money or wealth. And here in plural you can see an-nisa'u ulatu malin. The women who has the wealth. So how it changes from singular to plural? It's a common sentence and I just gave for you in case you might understand easily with the examples. So now let's check the examples from the Quran, and this is from Surah Talaq and both the ayahs are from Surah Talaq. So the first one, wa ulatul ahmali, and ahmal is also plural of from hamal. Hamal means to the woman who is pregnant with the ham, and in Arabic you say hamila. And ulatul ahmali, those who are pregnant, ajalahunna. Ajalahunna means their term. An yad'ana hamlahun means it is a ruling for the pregnant women who got divorced. So this is their term is until they deliver. Ajalahunna an yad'ana hamlahun, until they deliver. Their term is until they deliver. So, and there is another rule from Surah Talaq, wa in kunna ulati hamlin. If they are like, if a woman is given talaq from her husband, and if she is pregnant, and in kunna ulati hamlin, فأنفقوا, anfiqu, you have to spend عليهن on them حتى يضعن حملهن means until they deliver. You have to spend on them. So this is the ruling from Surah Talaq. Very nice surah. Now let's do more examples on mulhaq. Now there is another example of ukht. So ukht, as you see, has an open ta at the end, and this is a feminine noun by meaning and not by the structure. As you can see, there is no ta marbuta or anything or any sign of femininity. So this is feminine by meaning. And the plural of ukht is akhawat. So the deletion of the open ta and the addition of waw and alif and ta made into Jama Muannas Salim. So now we take another example here from the Quran, and let's see. Hurrimat. Hurrimat means made haram on you. Ummahatukum, your mothers. Wa banatukum, your daughters. Wa akhawatukum. So you can see the plural akhawatukum. There is alif saghira, no alif here. So counting by 10. Akhawatukum. Wa ammatukum. So this is another alif saghira. These are your paternal aunties. Wa khalatukum, your maternal aunties. Then another example here is bint. So bint is made into plural by Jama Muannas rule, adding alif wata, and bint banat. Bint is also feminine by meaning, and I did all these in the feminine nouns lesson, and there was a lot of nouns that were feminine by meanings. So let's do the example from the Quran. Amittahaza mimma yakhluqu banatin means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, like, have I taken the daughters that he has created? Like, this was what the kuffars used to say, or the disbelievers used to say. Wa asfakum bil banin. Wa asfakum. Asfa comes, as you can think of a word, Mustafa istafa. So the verb is istafa, to choose, and Mustafa, the one who choose, and astafakum means and he chooses you with the sons. Banin is the plural of ibn. So this is from the Jama Muzakkar. As you can remember, the mulhaq ones from ibn comes banun or banin. So this is ism majroor. How do you know? With the harf jar coming before it. So asfakum bil banin. So it's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, that have I taken daughters, what the kuffar say, and he has chosen you with the sons. Let's check another example. Here are a lot of examples, and you can see the Arab also. So all the sentences in pink is of marfu case. Then here it's for mansub, and the last one is for the majroor. So let's do one by one. This is marfu cases, and as you can see, all these positions are for marfu, mubtada, khabar, fa'il, khabar, inna also. And then we have two cases in mansub, maf'ul bihi, ism inna case, and then two cases in majroor, that is ism majroor and mudaf ilay. So let's see in the mubtada case. Mubtada, as you know, it's in marfu. So let's check the sentence here. Al muslimatu salihatun. So now here muslimatu is a marifa noun, right? As you can see, a single dhamma and the lam tarif. So now in order to make it into Jama Muannas, remember we have to make it into marifa. So there is a single dhamma here, and you can see in different color the alif and ta, addition of alif and ta and removal of ta marbuta. Muslimatu salihatun. It's nakira because it's khabar. So and now here actually you can see the khabar is going hand in hand in number. As you know, the khabar follows mubtada in gender and number. So gender, it's also feminine, and in number, when this is made into plural, the khabar is also made into plural. Salihatun. And here you can see it's a nakira, so it's having a dhammatain. Khabar, also the marfu case. Let's see. Al-muslimatu sajidatun. Sajidatun means the one who makes sajda. And al-muslimatu, removing the ta marbuta. Remember addition of alif and ta. So now it's not highlighted in blue because we are doing the khabar case. So as both of them follow each other in gender and number, so both are feminine, both are in plural form. So here also you can see addition of alif and ta, and here also you can see the addition of alif and ta, and since khabar is always nakira, so you can see the dhammatain over the ta. Now file case is also marfu, so there is a jumla failure because file is in jumla failure, not in jumla ismiya. Samat, now this is the ta'tani, sign of femininity, comes only with the verbs. Samat as-sa'imatu. As-sa'imatu means the woman who keeps fast. So samat, so with the verbs we are not going to make it into plural. Sa'imatun, so removing the ta marbuta, adding alif and ta, and since it's marifa, so only single dhamma. Khabarinna, khabarinna is also in marfu case. So innal musalliyata, musalliyata raki'atun. So indeed the musalliyata, musalliya means the one who prays. Raki'atun means the one who prostrates. So she is the one who prostrates. Innal musalliyati, as you know, it's in mansub case, so it has been recognized by the kasra. And don't make a mistake in doing the Arab as in majroor case, because you know the position. Check the position. How do you know that that this Jama Muannas is in mansub case? Check the position. It's coming after inna. So whatever it comes after inna is ism inna. I'm writing it in short, ism inna. Musalliyati. So that's how you know that this Jama Muannas, even though it's showing the kasra in the structure, but you know the position is in mansub. Why? Because it's coming after the particle inna. Raqi'atun. Raqi'atun means this is khabar inna and it's in marfu case. So you can see the addition of alif wa ta and dhamma, and it's nakira. Now, maful bihi case. So the first thing was isminna. So we will be doing here with the isminna. So maful bihi case here. Sami'a. As you know, maful bihi is only in jumla failure. So this is the jumla failure. Sami'a ar-rajulu ay kalimata. So the man heard the kalima, the words. So here it's singular. And now we are only going to make the feminine noun plural. So leave the rajul. Sami'a rajulu al-kalimat. So the addition of alif and ta, removal of ta marbuta. Since it has a fatha, so in order to make it into plural, you need to give this kasra, since in mansub the Jama Muannas shows its position by kasra, but you need to check the position. Fail. Fa'il plus maf'ul bihi. So that's how you know it's in mansub case. Isminna. Now we will do isminna. Inna sabira. Sabira, the one who has patience, shows patience. Fil jannah. Inna sabirati. Again, you see the ism inna mansub case with the kasra. But how do you know the position? In the sentence, check the position. That's after the particle comes isminna. That's always in mansub case. Fil jannati. You may make this into plural or you may not. It's still okay, correct. The answer will be correct. Your sentence will be correct. Jannat. So since it's a feminine noun, it has been made into plural here, removing the ta marbuta, adding the alif and ta. Ism majroor case. Awsa Allahu bil zawjati. So awsa Allahu, we will not touch the verb, and since it's a fa'il, lafzul jalala in the position of fa'il, bil zawjati. So zawjati, alif and ta with kasra. So as you know, in mansub and majroor, the same structure with the kasra, only you will know the position by the position of the word in the sentence. So it's just after the harf jar. So it's ism majroor. Mudaf ilayhi. Now qalbul mu'minati. Qalbul mu'minati. What kind of structure is this? This is an idafa. So as you know, idafa, mudaf ilayhi position is always majroor. That's why qalbu and mu'minati. So always need to keep an eye on the structure. Qalbul mu'minati. So this is mudaf ilayhi position, majroor position, rahimun. And rahimun is a noun, and you rahim means merciful. So you can use it for the feminine also. Let's do some i'rab here. So the first i'rab on Jama Muannas is our Jumla Ismiya. As you can see, starting with the noun, so we have our Jumla Ismiya here. The first noun, al-muslimat, it's a mubtada. Now in i'rab, now when you do the i'rab, we are in plural lesson of plurals. So now in i'rab, you have to be very clear about the noun type of nouns. Is it a Jama Mudhakkar or a Jama Muannas? Is it a Mufrad or is it a Jama or is it a Muthanna? So need to be clear in your i'rab. So in this sentence, it's mubtada and it's always marfu and it has the sign alama, raf, ad-damma. You have to say, since you can see a visible dhamma over the Jama Muannas, you need to put this and say with the raf dhamma. because you can see visibly with your eyes there is a dhamma, and this tells you that Jama Muannas is in marfu case. So you need to give your answer alama raf'iyya dhamma. And why dhamma? You have to give your reason why the Jama Muannas, this noun has a dhamma, because li annahu is a particle. It is the sister of inna, works as inna, follows the same rule, and in this case li anna is just an extra information. Li anna is the particle and who is the ism li anna, and it means because it is Jama Muannas Salim. So Sajidatun is khabar. As you know, it's coming after mubtada, it's khabar, and it has a dhammatain, right? Khabar marfoon wal amma sign raf'ihi ad-dhamma. Even though there is a tanween dhamma, but you can say a dhamma. So it's okay in the Arab. Your answer is correct. Li annahu, need to give your answer because it is Jama Muannas Salim. Why there is a dhamma? Because it's a Jama Muannas Salim. The next example, al-hurumat. Al-hurumat qisasun. So it is jumla ismiya. Hurumat mubtada and it's marfu, and the sign alama is raf ad-dhamma. Why? You can see the visible dhamma on the Jama Muannas. So you have to give your reasons. Li annahu Jama Muannas Salim. Qisasun khabarun marfu'un wa alamatu raf'ihi ad-dhamma li annahu mufrad. This is mufrad, and it has a clear dhamma over it. So you have to give your answer as alamatu raf'ihi ad-dhamma. You can see the visible dhamma over it. Here is an example of jumla fi'liya. Yawma yaqulul munafiquna wal munafiqatu. So yawma, it's actually Yawma is a noun which can come as a noun and it can come as a zarf also. So the moment you see a fatha over it, know that it has come as a zarf. So here it's acting as a zarf. Yawma zarf zaman, showing you the time. So this particular noun Yawma refers to what? This one particular day, that is the day of Qiyamah. So mansub, it's a mansub walamatu nasbihi al fatha. So you have to give your answer as it has a fatha. It's acting as a zarf zamanin. Yaqulu fi'l mudari. So from here starts your jumla fi'liya. Yaqulu fi'l plus al munafiqun fa'il. So in this case, fa'il is jama, and what kind of jama is this? Jama mudhakkar salim. Wal munafiqatu, and wow atf. So you know the rule of atf. Whenever atf comes, the next noun follows the same Arab as the noun before it. And this is Jama Mudhakkar and this one is Jama Muannas. So this is also following the same. So what is it called? The noun after a harf at? Matuf. So let's do the Arab now. Yaqulu is fi'l mudari. And yaqulu means he says, or as you know, this is a fi'l for single male, and whereas the file is jama. So why the single fi'l has been used for singular male? Because it's a rule in Arabic that when you start a sentence and if there is a plural file, plural doers, you cannot use a plural form of fi'l when you start an Arabic sentence. You have to use a singular fi'l for when you start the Arabic sentence. So that's why yaqulu for the single male, singular, has been used here. So yaqulu fi'l mudari, al munafiqun fa'il marfu'un. All these you know, wa alamatu raf'i al waw. Why waw? Because it's, you have to give your reason why it is waw. Why there is a sign of waw? Because it's jama mudhakkar salim. Waw is an atf. Then what about the munafiqat? Munafiqat is ma'tuf following the same harakas. Marfuun alamat. What is the alama? You can see the clear dhamma. So it has raf'iyya dhamma. Why dhamma? Because it's Jama Muannas Salim. وَسِعَ كُرْسِيُّهُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. So this is an example for the mansub cases. So our Jama Muannas is samawat. Let's see the sentence first. So it's Jumla Fa'liya, Fa'l. Where is the file? Kursiyu. Just after the fa'l is the file, and it has a damir added to it. So any of you who remembers the structure of noun plus damir is an idafa, right? So since we are doing the i'rab for the Jumla Fa'liya, so let's concentrate on that. I just explained so that you should have in mind the structure, always the structure of the noun. So wasi'a is fail madi. Kursiyu, kursiyu here refers to the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Kursiyu is the file marfoon wal amatu rafihi ad-damma li'annahu mufrad. And his throne extends from samawat. Why a sama is made into plural here? Because as you know, we have seven, Allah has created seven skies and there is one land. So that's why. Ha damir, it's mabni. You know, damir are always mabni. Fi mahall jar mudaf ilayhi. So now you understand why this damir is in mudaf ilayhi position. So as you know, whenever damir attaches itself with a noun, it falls in the position of mudaf ilayhi. Kursiyuhu means his chair or his throne. That's why the ha damir is in mudaf ilayhi position, in jar position. Mahal means position. As-samawat. So after the fail and file, we have the position of maf'ul bihi. So now the samawat is in the position of maf'ul bihi. Its mansub and its sign is nasb, al-kasra. So check what you say in your i'rab. So this is how you should do the i'rab of a Jama Muannas Salim in mansub case. So this is really very important. What you say, maf'ul bihi mansub alamatu nasbihi al-fatha? No, you shouldn't. It is kasra because there is a kasra here, visible kasra here. لِأَنَّهُ. Now you give your answer why there is a kasra in mansub case, because it's Jama Muannas Salim. Wow, atf, and anything that comes after atf is always matuf, and matuf always follows in i'rab before the before the wow. So since this samawat is in mansub case, but it's a Jama Muannas Salim showing with the kasra, this earth cannot show its position by the kasra. It's totally wrong. Since it's a singular noun, so it will follow the rule of singular noun, mufrad noun. So mufrad noun usually show its position of mansub by fatha. So that's why it will have a fatha. Don't get confused here, my dear friends. Don't get confused here, because ard is singular and samawat is Jama Muannas. So there are two different nouns here. One is a plural noun, one is a singular noun. So always remember that the singular noun shows its position by fatha and Jama Muannas shows its position mansub by kasra. Remember that, and it's in the position of ma'tuf, mansub, alama, nasb. Now you can see the visible fatha in nasb position. لِأَنَّهُ mufrad. So this is really very important in Arab. Innal musalliyati raki'atun. So inna, now we have the mansub ism in a position, and it is also a jumla ismiya example or the sentence inna sentence. So since there is an inna, this is ism inna as suggested by the particle, and it's mansub and still it's showing its position with kasra. Raki'atun. Now this is khabar inna. This is very easy. Let's do the Arab quickly. Inna harf tawkid wa nasb. Remember, dear friends, whenever you do the Arab of inna, as I told you, inna is the only particle of emphasis. Tawkid means emphasis. So in Arab, you have to mention harf tawkid wa nasb. And why we say nasb? Because it makes the noun into nasb position, right? So musalliyat is ism inna, just coming after inna. So this is the effect of inna. It's ism inna, it is mansoob, alama, nasb. But what is the sign? Kasra. Don't forget to say the kasra. And it is in mansoob case, right? لأنه جمع مؤنث سالم. راقعات خبر إن مرفوع علامة رفع الضمة. So you can see the changes in the Arab. لأنه جمع مؤنث سالم. These are the examples of majroor case. So let's check. This is also our jumla failure. So the first thing you see is a fail. Then comes the fa'il lafzul jalala. Then what after the fa'il? You immediately check for the maf'ul bihi. So in some sentences you may find a harf jar. It's okay, it may come. So you simply have to do your Arab as a harf jar here in between. Then you have al-mu'minin wal-mu'minat. So in most of the cases you may see a maf'ul bihi. And in most of the cases, you might not see a maf'ul bihi. In this sentence, you don't have a maf'ul bihi since there is a harf jar and then comes the ism majroor. And there is a harf atf, then you know after atf comes the matuf. So now let's do the Arab. Yatubu fil mudare, and how it's such a sense of relief. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Yatubu Allahu ala al-mu'minina wal-mu'minat. He will forgive us for the mu'minins and the mu'minat. So yatubu fi'l mudari, Allahu lafzul jalala, it's in the position of fa'il. How do you know it's fa'il? By the sign alama damma li'annahu mufrad. Ala is harf jar, so after harf jar, as you know, the noun will fall under ism majroor position. And now when it's in ism majroor position, what kind of plural is this? It is jama muannas. What is the sign? Ya wa noon. As you can see, ya wa noon. So alama jarrihi al ya. Don't forget to give the correct letter here. Alama jarrihi al ya. So this is how you're going to do the Arab. And now you give your reasons why there is a ya in the mu'minin, because it's Jama Muzakkar Salim. Atf, then you have after atf as ma'tuf, and that ma'tuf is in majroor position. Why it is in majroor position? Because it follows the noun previous before the waw atf. Wa alamatu jarrihi al kasra. Now this is in jar position with kasra. Why? Because it's the jama muannas salim. لأنه جمع مؤنث salim. This is an example of mudaf ilayhi. So first let's see the sentence. Wa is atf, min harf jar, and sharri is, it comes after harf jar, it's ism majroor. And as you can see, there is a kasra here below the shadda. And sharrin nafathati. So what is the structure here? What is the structure? Sharrin nafathati is an idafa. So idafa and nafathat comes after this noun. So this is the mudaf and this is in mudaf ilayh position. And since this is a jama muannas in mudaf ilayh position, it's in jar position with the kasra here. Fi harf jar. And then al uqad. Uqad means the knot. So it's majroor. Very easy. Let's do the Arab. So waw is harf atf, min harf jar, and then sharri is majroor. And what is the alama? Alama jar. And what's the sign? Kasra. You need to give the answer as kasra. And why it is kasra? it's mufrad. Nafasat mudaf ilahi. Now you know nafasat, why is it in mudaf ilahi position? Because it's in idafa. Sharrin nafasat means from the evil of nafasat. Who are nafasat? Nafasat are those women who blows on the knots, do black magic, and they blow on the knots. So those are the nafasat, blowers. Mudaf ilayhi majroorun, alama is kasra. Why? Because it's Jama Muannas Salim. Fi harf jar. Uqad is after coming after the harf jar. It's majroor. Alama is kasra. And you have to say it's mufrad. You need to mention that it's the Jama Muannas, or it's singular, or it's Muthanna. You need to give the extra information on each and every noun. And this is the end of the Arab on the Jama Muannas. And now check the next topic on the khabar. Now let's understand about the types of khabar. Khabar, or you can say in English the predicate, or you can say the information coming out for the mubtada. And in Arabic we say it as khabar. And khabar, up till now we did khabar as a singular noun, as one word, but there are different types of khabar, and here comes khabar in many different ways. And now inshallah we'll do all the types of khabar. So let's do and see what type of khabars we have. So now we see the types of khabar in Arabic. So the khabar is divided into three types of khabar. Remember, the first one is khabar mufrad. What do you mean by khabar mufrad? That means when a sentence comes, like for jumla ismiya, as you know, khabar is always in jumla ismiya. So when a khabar comes as a singular noun, one word actually. So it means that it is a khabar mufrad, and it's very similar, very common. We did every time the singular mufrad khabar. And the second type of khabar is khabar shibh jumla. Remember, we did a lot of examples on shibh jumla. And what are the rules of shibh jumla? That it comes early in the shibh jumla. What is the structure of the jumla ismiya? The khabar precedes and the mubtada is pushed back. Why the mubtada is pushed back? Because the mubtada is nakira. So as you know, in Arabic we cannot start an Arabic sentence with a nakira noun. Whenever nakira noun comes, the mubtada is pushed back and khabar precedes. So that's why Shibu Jumla comes into existence. And the second type of khabar is Shibu Jumla. And we will see that there is further division in Shibu Jumla. So what is the division in Shibu Jumla? There are two types of Shibu Jumla. One Shibu Jumla comes or starts with the harf jar. You will see a Shibu Jumla starting with a harf jar. Second type of shibh jumla you will see starting with a zarf. And the third type of khabar is the khabar jumla. When a khabar comes not as a single word but as a whole sentence. As a whole sentence it comes. So what type of sentences are those? There it's divided into two type of sentences. So one is jumla ismiya. If a khabar comes as a jumla ismiya for the mubtada, then it is called khabar jumla. And the another type of jumla is jumla failure. So if the khabar comes as a jumla failure, it is known as the khabar jumla failure. So now let's check the examples. So the first type of khabar, that is the khabar mufrad. This is the most common type. Up till now we did this type of jumlas. So the first example is at-talibu mushtahidun. So at-talibu mujtahidun is a very simple jumla ismiya. There is a one mubtada and there is one single noun for the khabar. So at-talib is the mubtada and mujtahid is the khabar or the information or the predicate for the talib. The student is hard working. And now let's check the second type of khabar, that is the shibh jumla. Second type of khabar, and we will do the examples for the shibh jumla. So there are two types of shibh jumla. The first one is with the harf jar. As you can see here, fil madrasati, ala al-wahi. So you can see a harf jar starting, a sentence starting with the harf jar is shibh jumla with the jar. The second type of shibh jumla is with the dharf. So dharf is tahta, qabla. So this type of shibh jumla starts with a zarf as tahta shajarati, qabla al-fajri. So these two, now let's do the example Arab on the shibh jumla. Al-mu'minu. So can you see the sentence al-mu'minu? So this is a normal jumla ismiya. So by the structure of the sentence, you will know that al-mu'min is in the position of mubtada. What about the khabar? Can you see a single word here? No, there is no single word. So that's why I have marked it in brackets. The khabar now is coming as a shibh jumla. Fil jannati. So the fil jannati as a whole is coming an information for the mu'min, for the believer. The believer is, as you know in translation, whatever comes after is the khabar in the paradise. So the information in the paradise is coming for the believer. So the shibh jumla is now coming as a khabar for the mubtada. So now let's do the i'rab. Al-mu'min, mubtada, you know it's marfu. And what is the alama? It's damma. Why damma? Because it's mufrad. Fi harf jar. Jannah is majroor. As you know, the noun coming after the harf jar. What is the alama? It's kasra. And why is it kasra? You have to give its mufrad. Shibh jumla. What is shibh jumla here? Fil jannah. So you need to now mention one extra point in your i'rab that now the khabar is coming as a shibh jumla. So you will write as, anyways you can write as fil jannah shibh jumla fi mahall raf khabar. So the whole sentence fil jannah is in the position of raf. So you have to mention this. The whole sentence of shibh jumla is coming in the position of raf, and that is khabar. And when you give this i'rab, you don't have to give the information on alama, sign, because in this sentence there will be no sign because it's coming as a sentence here. So there will be no sign. We cannot say alama, kasra. It's nothing. You just have to say that fil jannah shibh jumla coming in the position of khabar, and khabar is always in the position of marfu. So the sentence shibh jumla is in marfu case. That just you have to mention that it's in the position of marfu case. So that's how you do the i'rab for shibh jumla. This is also an example of shibh jumla, khabar coming as shibh jumla. As you can see, it's starting with the harf jar. So I'm still in with the harf jar examples. So let's see the sentence first. Ash-shahru. Now ash-shahru is our mubtada, and mubtada ash-shahru is singular, and this is coming as a sifa. How do you know? Because both you can match all the 4 points, and it's just the mirror image of mubtada. So this is sifa for mubtada. Ash-shahrul haramu bish-shahril harami. So this is also sifa for bish-shahr. So it's following the same haraka and the structure. And now let's do the i'rab. Ash-shahru mubtada, and you know it's marfu, alama is damma, and haram is sifa. Then with the harf jar, ba is the harf jar, then comes the ism majroor after the harf jar. So ash-shahri is ism majroor. So whatever following the ash-shahri is sifa again. For majruratun walamatu jarriha al kasra. So you need to give that there is a kasra or there is a dhamma. And all of them are mufrads. And shibu jumla. Now an extra i'rab for the shibu jumla. Bish shahri fi mahal raf khabar. So this is an important i'rab for shibu jumla. Shibu jumla is bish shahri, and whatever is noun following shahri is a sifa. So you need not say al haram, but just bish shahri is your shibu jumla. There is another example with the harf jar li. Al khabithatu lil khabithina. Al khabithat, the evil women, are for the evil men. Lil khabithina. So it's simple jumla ismiya. Al khabithatu mubtada with the dhamma because it's a Jama Muannas. And pay attention on the plurals. It's Jama Muannas and this is Jama Mudhakkar in is majroor case. Lam is the harf jar and al khabithina is majroor and the alama is the ya. Remember, the Jama Mudhakkar in the majroor and mansoob case has a ya. In li'annahu Jama Mudhakkar salim. Don't forget to give that. And now the extra i'rab for shibu jumla is lil khabithina fi mahall raf khabar. It's in the position of khabar coming after the mubtada. Al-ardu tahta as-sama'i. Now this is an example with the zarf. So there is only change of harf jar from zarf and the i'rab remains the same. Al-ardu mubtada. As you can give your answer here. Ard mubtada with the alama dhamma and it's a singular. Tahta the zarf makan. Tahta is from the adverbs of place. Tahta zarf makanin and it's always mansoob. Alama is nasb and it has a fatha. Samai, as you know that whenever a noun comes after zarf, it makes an idafa with the zarf. These two make an idafa. Tahta samai. So samai falls in mudaf ilayhi position. Remember that. So samai is mudaf ilayhi. It's in majroor and it has a kasra. And one extra i'rab for the shibu jumla with zarf. How will you say now? Shibu jumla tahta samai fi mahall raf khabar. This is the third type of khabar, that is khabar jumla. Now comes the khabar jumla with the khabar jumla ismiya and khabar jumla failure. So the first one we will do now is khabar jumla ismiya. Let's check the sentence first. Allahu mubtada. Fadluhu azimun. So there is a slight difference here. Let's see what it is. So Allahu mubtada, lafzul jalala mubtada. Marfoon, it's marfu and it has a sign of dhamma and it's for mufrad. So that is simple. Now comes a new i'rab. Fadluhu azimun. Now you see the damir has been attached with the noun fadl. So what is the position of the damir now? As I told you before, that when damir adds up or attaches itself with a noun, it falls in the position of mudaf ilay and it forms an idafa with the noun. So fadluhu means his favor. Whose favor? Allah's favor. So what is the position of fadl here? After the lafzul jalala mubtada, fadlu is mubtada thanin. It's a second mubtada. So now you're learning another new type of i'rab, and yes, the second mubtada may come in the sentence. So our first mubtada is lafzul jalala, then the second mubtada is fadl, and one may ask why it is mubtada. How can it be mubtada? As you can see, when damir is attached with a nakira noun, it becomes marifa, right? So it is a marifa and it can be a mubtada. And now mubtada sanin means the second mubtada. Marfoon, it's also marfu and it will follow the same i'rab. مرفوع لام رفعه الضم لأنه مفرد. Ha, that is the damir who attached with the noun, it's in the mahall jar mudaf ilay. As you know, it attaches with the noun, becomes an idafa with the noun, and the damir falls in mudaf ilay position. Azim is khabar. Now azim is khabar. Fadluhu azimun. Azim is a nakira and it's giving information for whom? Lil mubtada as-sani. It's giving information for mubtada sani. Means our second mubtada is fadl. So the azim is giving information for fadl. His fadl is azim. Means the favor is azim. Marfu'an wa lamatu rafahi damma li'annahu mufrad. And now the whole sentence after lafzul jalala, fadluhu azimun, is a whole sentence, jumla ismiya, with a mubtada and with a khabar. It is a jumla ismiya, and the whole sentence is coming as a khabar for lafzul jalala. So jumla ismiya, fadluhu azimun, fi mahalli raf khabar. So this is a new type of i'rab, and that's how you give your i'rab for khabar jumla ismiya. Lil mubtada awwal. The whole sentence is a khabar for this whole sentence is a khabar for lafzul jalala. Okay, and azim was only khabar for fadl. And this is our mubtada number 1, and this is our mubtada number 2. So now you can see that both the mubtadas have khabar. The only difference is that fadl had a single word mubtada and lafzul jalala had the whole sentence jumla ismiya as a khabar for lafzul jalala. And now let's see again the i'rab of khabar jumla ismiya. Jumla ismiya fadluhu azimun. This is the jumla ismiya and it is in the position of raf, and it is khabar for whom? For mubtada awwal, the first mubtada. The whole sentence coming as a khabar for the mubtada 1. I hope it's clear for you now. Another example of khabar jumla ismiya. Ulaika ism al-ishara for the plural human beings, far away. Ulaika. This is in the position of mubtada. Remember that. And ma'wahum. Now this noun ma'wa is our, since it is a jumla ismiya, it is the mubtada, second mubtada. This is our first mubtada. This is our second mubtada. It's the same kind of i'rab. Ma'wahum, and you can see the damir attached, so it's with the noun, it's in the mudaf ilayh position, making an idafa. Jahannam is the khabar for whom? This is khabar for the mawa. And what is the meaning of mawa? Mawa means the place of staying, place you stay. And what is the place of staying for the kafiruns is Jahannam. And one may ask why there is a single dhamma on Jahannam. Why isn't tanween here? Because Jahannam is one of the names of hell and it is considered as feminine by Arabs, and all the names of feminine are ghair munsarif, cannot carry tanween and cannot accept kasra. So that's why here it is a single dhamma. So now let's do the example. Ulaika is ismal ishara mabni. It's always mabni alal kasra. As you know, from where do we know it is mabni on kasra? From the kasra on hamza. Because why do we take this kasra into consideration and not the fatha on the kaf? Because this is an extra letter. Sometimes you will see in Quran that this kaf, an extra letter, is deleted and only ulai is used. So the main structure of this ismal ishara is ulai. Kaf is an extra letter here. So that's why we take mabni al kasr. Fi mahall raf mubtada. Ma'wa, the place of staying. Mubtada'un sanin. Marfoon, and it has noun. Now, it is in marfu case. How do you know it is in marfu case? Because it's in mubtada position and raf dhamma. But where is it? It's muqaddara. Why is it muqaddara? Because it is a noun with an alif makhsura at the end, and this alif makhsura is one of the weak letters and it cannot carry haraka in any position in the sentence. No harakas, it will remain empty. But if there is a dhamma, we will assume it. We will assume that there is a dhamma, but we are not allowed to write the dhamma over the alif makhsura. So it should always be assumed, and in Arabic it's called al-muqaddar li'annahu mufrad. Hum damir, that is attached with mawa, and it's a noun. So we know that when damir is attached with the noun, it falls in the position of mudaf ilayh. It forms an idafa with the noun. So the damir is in mudaf ilayh position. Jahannam khabar. For whom it is the khabar? Li mubtada thani, means for the second mubtada, means Jahannam is the place of dwelling, place of staying for the kafiruns, and it's in marfu case. It has raf dhamma li'annahu mufrad. And now we do the era for jumla ismiya. Ma wahum Jahannam fi mahall raf khabar lil mubtada awwal. It is the mubtada for the first mubtada, I mean khabar for the first mubtada, that is the ulaika. That the whole jumla ismiya is coming as a khabar for ulaika. Now, there is a single dhamma over the meme. So I have explained why there is a single dhamma over the meme. Now, this is another example of jumla ismiyah coming as a khabar for the mubtada. So this is from Surah Qari'ah, the first two ayahs. Al-Qari'ah, it's mubtada. Mal-Qari'ah. So this ma, as you know, there are 4 types of ma. So here this ma is not a questioning tool, but coming as ism mawsul, the relative pronoun. And this means that it's not a question, but it's saying, what do you know about the Qari'ah? So Al-Qari'ah, first Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says Al-Qari'ah. He gives us the, he tells us about the Qari'ah, and then he says, what is Al-Qari'ah? So here the ma is ism mawsul, it's mabni, and it's in the position of mubtada thani. Then al-qari'atu is khabar marfu'an wa alamatu raf'ihi dhamma li'annahu mufrad. So al-qari'a is the khabar coming for the mubtada thani. And now the jumla ismiya mal qari'a. The whole jumla is coming as a khabar, information for the first mubtada. Fi mahall raf khabar lil mubtada awwal. It's the similar one that we did before. The last example on khabar jumla ismiya, libasut taqwa, means the garment of your piety, piousness, dhalika khayrun. So as you know, this is libasut taqwa. So this is an idafa. Idafa coming in the position of mubtada. Yes, it can come. We have our first mubtada, and dhalika ismal ishara coming as mubtada 2. And khayrun is the khabar for the second mubtada. It's the same i'rab that we did before. So libasu mubtada, and you can say also mudaf for taqwa. But if you don't say mudaf for taqwa, even then it's your i'rab is correct. Taqwa is mudaf ilayhi. Majrurun wal amatu jarrihil kasra al-muqaddara. Why is it muqaddara? As you can see, there is an alif makhsura. So we cannot put any haraka over it or below it. So it will be assumed. Dhalika ismul ishara mabni mahall raf mubtada thani. Khabar is marfoon and it is in rough case with dhamma and it's mufrad. And Jumlatul Ismiya Zalika Khairun is totally the whole Jumla Ismiya is coming as Khabar Raf lil Mubtada Awwal. So this is your last example on Jumla Ismiya. Now we will do examples on Jumla Failure. Here is an example of a Khabar coming as a Jumla Failure. Khabar as a Jumla Failure for the Mubtada. So our sentence is a Jumla Ismiya. Allah, starting with Allah Lafzul Jalala, it's Mubtada. Whatever coming after it is khabar. And what type of khabar is this? Is it single noun? No, it is not a single noun. It is jumla failure. So you can see qala. So qala is the fail. Where is the file? File is hidden. If there is no noun after the fail, so it means file is hidden. And what is the file? It's huwa taqdiruhu huwa. And after that is immediately search for maful bihi. There is a fatha, noun with fatha. That means haq is under the position of maful bihi. So this whole sentence qala al-haqqa is jumla failure coming as a khabar to lafzul jalala. So then Allahu lafzul jalala mubtada. Qala fa'il madi. Now from here starts the jumla failure. Al-fa'il damir mustatir. Jumla failure is qala fi mahall raf khabar. And al-haq is maful bihi mansub with fatha. And here you have the whole sentence of jumla ismiya, jumla failure as a khabar, coming as a khabar for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is in the position of the lafzul jalala, which is in the position of mubtada. Another example of jumla failure coming as a khabar for the mubtada here. Now let's see the sentence. Ar-Rahman. This is mubtada. Allama al-Quran. Allama is fail. Now, where is the file? If you don't find any noun with dhamma, know that it's hidden. So what is the pronoun hidden in allama? It's huwa. So the file is hidden. Taqdiruhu huwa. And now search for the maful bihi. If a noun has a fatha, you know it's in maful bihi position. Since we are doing the jumla failure. So now the whole sentence Allama al-Quran is jumla failure coming as a khabar for Ar-Rahman. So Ar-Rahman mubtada with clear dhamma. Allama fa'il madi, fa'il damir mustatir huwa, taqdiruhu huwa. And jumla failure is allama, fa'il and fa'il. And they have not included the maful bihi. But if you say that allama al-Quran, the whole sentence is a maful bihi to the mubtada ar-Rahman, it's still okay. And al-Quran maful bihi mansub al-amatu nasbihi al-fatha li'annahu mufrad. So I hope it's very clear. Now let's do some exercises on the whole lesson of Muannas and Khabar. First question here is hawili mufrad means you have to, hawil means to change. So the first one is the command for male, the second one is the command for feminine. You have to change the mufrad ila jama muannas saalem and into three cases, marfu, mansub and majroor. And first of all you have to give the meanings also. So the first one is qanitah. Qanitah means the obedient one, and the obedient to whom? Obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or obedient to husband, obedient. And now make it into marfu, qanitatun. So in this case you remove the ta marbuta, qanitatun. In mansub and majrur it's qanitatin with the kasratain. Khashi'ah, the fearful, the one who fears. Fearful you can say, and it's khashi'atun, خاشعات, removing the ta marbuta. So all these examples are with the ta marbuta. So you need to remove the ta marbuta and add the suffix alif and ta. And remember the haraka only have to change in mansoob and majroor. خاشعات, خاشعات and خاشعات. Dhakira means the one who remembers, do zikr or one who remembers. So I'll write zikr. And now dhakirat, dhakiratin, dhakiratin. Hafidha means the one who protects. The hafidha, the protected one. Protected one. حافظات, 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 حافظات. متصدقة, the honest one. متصدقات, متصدقات, متصدقات. مفترية, the slanderous. Slanderous one. So مفتريات, مفتريات and مفتريات. صابرة, patient one. Patient one. صابرات, صابرات, صابرات. عالية, the high one. And عاليات, عاليات, عاليات. نفاثة, the one who blows. So I can say the female blower, the one who blows in the knots, the one who does the black magic. نفثات, نفثات, نفثات. Sahira, Sahira means the magician, the female magician. Female magician. Sahiratun, Sahiratin, Sahiratin. Shafi'a, healer, the female healer, the one who heals. Shafi'at, Shafi'atin, Shafi'atin. Shakira, the one who thanks, the thankful one. Thankful one. Shakiratun, Shakiratin, Shakiratin. And Nasira, Nasira means the one who helpful one. Helpful one. So Nasiratun, Nasiratin, Nasiratin. Da'i for male and female means to put. Khat, underline. Tahta, under. Jami means Jam Muannas Salim. So this, if you see the structure Tahta Jamil Muannas, this whole is a triple construction idafa, where Zarf is playing the role of Mudaf. Jami is playing two roles, Mudaf Ilahi plus Mudaf. And Muannas is Mudaf Ilahi. Let's revise the Mudaf Ilahi rules here quickly. Tahta Mudaf and Jami is playing the Mudaf Ilahi role to Tahta, and it is also playing the role of Mudaf to Muannas. So that's why the middle noun will have only single kasra. It cannot have a tanween. Remember that. Al-Muannathi is playing only the role of Mudaf Ilahi for Jam. So it's Tahta Jamal Muannas and Salim is Sifa for Muannas. So now let's just find out the Jama Muannas Salim. Innal Muslimina, it's Mudhakkar. Muslimat, since it's a script change, so there is an alif, as an alif saghira, it's counted as 2. So it's Jama Muannas. Al-Mu'minin, it's Mudhakkar. Mu'minat, Muannas. Qanitin, Mudhakkar. Qanitat, Muannas. Sadiqin, Mudhakkar. Sadiqat, Muannas. Sabirin, Sabirat, Muannas. Khashi'in, Khashi'at, Muannas. متصدقين متصدقات مؤنث. صائمين means the one who fasts. صامعات مؤنث. حافظين, the protectors on فروجهم وحافظات, this is مؤنث. والذاكرين, the one who remembers. والذاكرات, so this is muannas. أعد الله لهم مغفرة وأجرا عظيما means for these kind of people, believers, Allah has prepared for them. أعد means prepared for them. مغفرة, forgiveness, and great rewards. أجرا عظيما means great rewards. The second one, al-malu wal-banun. So banun is from Jama Muzakkar Mulhaq. So mal, wealth and children are all zinatul hayatid dunya. So this is also an idafa, sifa, mudaf and mudaf ilayh. Zinatul hayatid dunya means it's all the lively worldly things that pulls you away from the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So mal and banun are all zinatul hayatid dunya. Dunya is coming as sifa for haya. And wal baqi'at. So this is muannas. Salihat muannas. So this is sifa following baqi'at. Sifa. Khairun, they are all good, better with your Lord. Thawaban wa khairun amala. It's a great reward with your Lord, and khair, good amala. So now let's check the third one. Qala ta'ala والذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات في روضات الجنات. Those الذين, those, since this is not a Jama Muannas, but والذين آمنوا, those who believe, and عملوا, does الصالحات means the good things. في روضات, في روضة is it's the singular is Rauda. Rauda means garden, and it's also called the Rauda of Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, means where he is buried, is also called as Rauda, means the garden. And we have Jama Muannas as Salihat and Raudat, Jannat. All these are Jama Muannas. So the people who believes and does good things, good amal, so they will be in the gardens of in the paradise. Lahum ma yasha'una 'inda rabbihim. For them, ma yasha'una, what they want, they will have with their Lord. Whatever they will want in the Jannah, they will have, and their Lord will give them. ذَلِكَ هُوَ الْفَضْلُ الْكَبِيرُ. And that is the fadl, favor, and that will be the great favor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the people who will believe, who does good deeds. So let's check another question. So question 3 is tarjim, tarjimi, and these are command for male and female. You can see the ya mukhatiba here, ilal injalizia. So now brothers and sisters, even if you don't follow the translation, and if you're having difficulty in translation, understanding how to translate the Arabic sentence into English, it's still okay, because it's a whole lot of new field to learn, and you need a lot of practice in learning how to translate an Arabic sentence into English and English into Arabic. So both goes hand in hand, and it's a lot to practice. So even if you don't follow the translation, if you get the meaning right, it's okay for now. So let's do the first one. An-nafasat hunna sahirat. So what is this harf, I mean the damir doing here in between? It's the, if you remember the Arab and the Arab from the previous video, hunna is a damir coming in between. It is damir fasl. And why does it come? For two things: for emphasis and for separating the khabar, marifa khabar, from the mubtada. So an-nafasat, the blowers, are, and whatever are, why I'm saying are, because there is a plural noun, and whatever comes after are is the khabar. They are the sahirat, the magicians. So let's check the answer. The blowers are the magicians, the women magicians. As-salihat, the pious ones or the righteous ones. Fi jannati adnin. Now this adnin and jannat and adn is an idafa. And how do you know it's an idafa? This is a nakira idafa, as you can see, a kasratain. And Jannati is having a single kasra. This is the point of recognition where you find the two nouns, the structure of idafa. One is having a singular noun, single kasra. So if it wouldn't have been a mudaf, then it would have come as a kasratain. Then you would have said that adnin is a sifa for Jannah. But here Jannat is coming as a single kasra. So that means these two are attached together. This is playing the part of mudaf and this is a mudaf ilayhi. And fi jannati adn is what kind of khabar? Quickly, if anybody of you remembers what kind of khabar we did just now, it is the khabar shibu jumla with harf jar. So as-salihat, the pious, the righteous ones, are in the gardens. Let's check the answer. The righteous women are in the paradise of Edens. Al-mu'minat fi ghurfatil jannah. Again the idafa. So you can see here it is a marifa idafa. How do you know? The lamat tarif is come. There is a single kasra and ghurfat is also having a single kasra. And this is a Jama Muannas, and we again have a Shibu Jumla Khabar with Harf Jar. So the believers are in rooms of Jannah or paradise. Let's check. The believing women are in the high dwellings of the paradise or the rooms of Jannah. هؤلاء من الحافظات لكتاب الله. Now, what is the structure of the sentence? This hawla is coming in the position of mubtada. What about the rest of it? Min al hafizat. Hafizat is muannas. Min al hafizat li kitabillahi. Harf jar hafizat. Is majroor, again harf jar, again is majroor, and Allah lafzul jalala falls in the position of mudaf ilayh. Kitabillahi. So these are from the Hafizat for the book of Allah. So let's check the answer. Those are, it should be these because it's haulai. These are from the memorizers. Hafizat may mean protectors. Hafizat may mean the ones who memorizes. Memorizers of the book of Allah. Zawjat and Nabi. So the mudaf here is coming as an idafa. Zawjat and Nabi. Zawjat is also muannas, Jama muannas, and it means the wives of the Nabi. Ummahatul mu'minin. Again the khabar is coming as idafa. So mubtada and khabar. Ummahatul mu'minin, since it has a single haraka, and this is Jama Mudhakkar in Majroor case. It's in Mudaf Ilahi. Let's check. The wives of the Prophet are the mothers of the believers. Question number 4. Hawili min al mufrad means you have to change min al singular from the mufrad to Jama Muannas Saalem. Let's do that first. So al-mu'minatu as-sadiqatu. So al-mu'min is mubtada and as-sadiqa is sifa for mubtada, and tayyibatun. Tayyibatun means it's a khabar coming for mu'mina. So now what is the plural? Al-mu'minatu adding alif wata, sadiqatu adding alif wata, tayyibat. So as you know, khabar follows the mubtada in gender and number, so it will also be made into plural, tayyibat. And it will have a dhammatain, and here it's marifa, so single dhamma. And now hazihi sama'un aliyatun. So hazihi is in the position of mubtada. Sama'un, sama is khabar. As you can see, it's nakira. Aliyatun, it's sifa for sama. So it's sifa. Hadihi will remain as it is. And as samawat is why hazihi is singular here. If you can remember, the ghair aqils are treated as singular feminine. So here samawat is ghair aqil, and so the ism al ishara used for samawat is singular. Samawatun aliyatun. And do you know why aliya is not made into plural muannas? Why? Because this is ghair aqil. For the ghair aqils, the ism al ishara, the pronouns, the sifa, all three things will remain singular feminine. So that's why the sifa is not made into Jama Muannas. Al-mushriku, al-mushrikatu, this is male, this is female. Fil adhabil alim. Mushrik, the one who does kufr, disbelieves. And al-mushriku, al-mushrikatu. So this is feminine. So in order to make into plural, so mushrik will be changed into Jama Mudhakkar, mushrikat will be made into Jama Muannas, and both are marifa, and both are in marfu case. So why mushrikat is also a marfu case? Because there is a waw atf, and this is matuf, so it will follow the i'rab of the previous noun. So al-mushrikuna with waw wa noon, mushrikat with alif wa ta, fil adhabil alim. Fil adhab, in the torment, great painful torment. Alim comes from the noun alam. Alam means pain, and alim is the painful. Al-kalimatu tayyibatu, the word tayyib, good word. Sadaqah means it's your charity. So al-kalima is a feminine noun, tayyibatu is sifa for kalima, and sadaqa is khabar. So let's check. Al-kalimatu tayyibatun. So as I said, ghair aqil, plural. So the sifa will not be changed. It will remain singular. Tayyibatun, sadaqatun. And if the mubtada is in plural muannas, so the khabar will also change to plural. So here it's a printing mistake, so it should be cancelled and added alif wata, sadaqat. So it's a khabar, not a sifa. Question number 5. Ma i'rab jamil muannas salim fil ayat at-taliya, means you have to find jama muannas, the i'rab of jama muannas in this ayahs. So let's see. وَلَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ مُوسَى بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ. لَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ مُوسَى بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ. So Musa al-Islam came with the proofs. So what is the i'rab of, first of all you have to find out where is Jama Muannas. So Jama Muannas is Bayyinat. Bayyin means the clarification, clarify. Bil Bayyinat, or proof. So Bil Bayyinat, this is our Jama Muannas. So let's, it's with the harf jar, and so it will be in Ism Majroor. So let's check, it's Ism Majroor with Kasra. Wal Adiyati Dabaha. It's from the Surah Adiyat. Adiyat, the charging horses, the horses in the wars. Dabaha. So Adiyat is a feminine nouns with the Jama Muannas plural, and it's with Kasra. Why is it with Kasra when it's starting with the starting of the sentence? Because the Waw al-Qasm has come. And how do you know there is a Waw al-Qasm? Because the noun coming after it will have a Kasra. Wal-Adiyati. So it's Waw al-Qasm, and let's see the i'rab. So it's Ism Majroor, makes it into Ism Majroor position, and Alama is Kasra, and Lianna is Jama Muannas, and it's Qasam because of the Waw al-Qasam. Ya ayyuhan nabi, idha ja'aka al-mu'minat. Ya ayyuhan nabi. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying to the Nabi Prophet, idha ja'aka, when comes to you al-mu'minat. So mu'minat is muannas. So what is the position of mu'minat? Idha ja'aka, ja'aka. So fa'il, fa'il. Where is the fa'il? Fa'il is the mu'minat. Let's check. فاعل مرفوع والعلامة رفعه الضمة لأنه جمع مؤنث سالم. It's in the position of fa'il. Who comes? The mu'minat comes, right? Now the next one is والوالدات يرضعن أولادهن حولين. يرضعن أولادهن حولين means the walidat, the mothers, يرضعن should feed أولادهن Hawlain. Hawlain means 2 years. Kamilain, full years. So where is our Jama Muannas? It's walidat. And now let's see the it's mubtada, right? Starting of the sentence. So it's mubtada marfu walamatu rafi damma liannahu Jama Muannas salim. And now number 5th, fihi ayatun. So ayatun bayyinatun maqamu Ibrahim. So the maqam Ibrahim is the ayah, sign, clear sign. Bayyinat, clear. So what kind of sentence do we have here? Shibh jumla. Shibh jumla is fihi. Ayatun bayyinatun is late mubtada. So let's check. Both of them are Jama Muannas. Ayatun bayyinatun. So ayat mubtada muakhar, that is late mubtada. Alama raf damma liannahu Jama Muannas salim. And bayyinat is also sifa. And since it's following the mubtada, bayyinat is sifa for marfuatun with damma liannahu Jama Muannas salim. Both of them are Jama Muannas. ونقص من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات وبشر الصابرين. So where is our Jama Muannas? والثمرات. So it's in with kasra. So why is it in kasra? Let's check. ونقص من الأموال. So the first noun is majroor due to harf jar wal anfus. So was-samarat. So all these are following after waw. So it is following the same Arab of atf, and it's all matuf. After the amwal is anfus is also matuf, and samarat is also matuf to amwal. And let's check. So it's matuf majroor walamatu jarril kasra liannahu Jama Muannas salim. تنزيلا مما خلق الأرض والسماوات الأولى. So تنزيلا ممن خلق means ممن خلق, who created the earth. So خلق fail, file hidden. As we have a noun with fatha, so it is maf'ul bihi. Fail, file, maf'ul bihi. والسماوات. So after the ard, which is in mansub case, comes the atf, and after the atf comes the samawat Jama Muannas, and it's following the same Arab the ard is following. So samawat is in mansub case, it's Jama Muannas. Let's see. Matuf mansub walamatu jarril kasra liannahu Jama Muannas salim. ومنهم من يلمزك في الصدقات. فمنهم من يلمزك في الصدقات. After harf jar coming the muannas, so it's اسم مجرور. Let's check. اسم مجرور علامة جره الكسرة لأنه جمع مؤنث سالم. إن الحسنات يذهبن السيئات. سيئات means the evil, and this is Jama Muannas. So it's coming from the يذهبن إن الحسنات. إن الحسنات يذهبن السيئات. Let's check the Arab. حسنات اسم إن. Okay, this is also Jama Muannas. I missed that. اسم إن منصوب علامة نصبه الكسرة because it's Jama Muannas, and سيئات is مفعول به. How is it a مفعول به? Because you will see a fi'l mudari here. And yuzhibna is where is the file? File is hidden in it. And what is the file? It's the hunna, Jama for the women's. مفعول به علامة نصبه علامة نصب الكسرة, because in nasb also Jama Muannas will show by kasra. Question number 6. Ma now. Now means type of khabar. Now means type of khabar. So this is idafa. Nawul khabari means type of khabar in these following ayahs. So let's check. Allahu nuru samawati wal ard. So Allah is Lafzul Jalala Mubtada. Noor. Noor is coming as single word. So the khabar for Allah is that He is Noor for Samawat and Earth. So let's check what is the answer here. Noor is the khabar and it is mufrad, coming as single word. So the next one is Allah, that is the Lafzul Jalala, yakhluqu ma yasha. Yakhluq is our khabar. So let's check yakhluq. And it's a fi'l mudari. So we have our khabar as jumla fi'liya, right? So you need to write here as jumla fi'liya, khabar jumla fi'liya. And then the next one is Al-amru yawma idhin lillah. So what is the khabar here? Let's check. Lillah. So al-amru yawma idhin lillah. So lillah is the khabar, and what type of khabar is this? This is shibu jumla with harf jar. So you need to write shibu jumla with harf jar. So now al-malu wal-banun zinatul hayatud dunya. So what is our khabar? Let's just check zinat. So it's mufrad, right? You need to write as singular or mufrad. And now let's check the next one. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So our khabar is guessed already. What is the khabar? Lillahi. And what type of khabar is this? Guessed already. What is it? Shibu jumla with harf jar. So it's shibu jumla with same as harf jar. And now let's check the next one. وَالْعَاقِبَةُ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. وَالْعَاقِبَةُ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Again, our khabar is the shibu jumla with the harf jar. So what are you going to write here? Shibu jumla with harf jar. So that's our answer. Now let's check our next question. Still we have one more left. So al-haqqatu mal-haqqa. So what kind of khabar we have? Ma. So it is the as you remember, we did this previously, the Arab. So this is the ism mawsul coming as one word. So it is ma. Khabar is ma and it is mufrad. Mufradun. Coming as mufrad. So now let's check the other question. Let's do the Arab. This is, I think, the last question in this lesson. You have to do the Arab. So let's do this. Al-malu wal-banuna zinatul hayatid dunya. So as done before, al-mal. So first of all, check the sentence. Al-mal. So this is mubtada, jumla ismiya. Wal-banun, following after waw, is matuf. Then, and it is Jama Mudhakkar. Zinatul Hayatid Dunya. So if these are mubtada, mubtada, al-mal wal-bunun. So what is zina? Zina is coming as a khabar for the mubtadas, and al-hayatid dunya is the extension, that is the mudaf ilayhi for zina, and dunya is sifa for haya. So now let's do the Arab. Al-mal mubtada marfoon with dhamma, clear dhamma. So let's do quickly. Wow is harf atf. So whatever coming after that will follow. So banun is matuf with the same haraka, following the same Arab, not the haraka, because this is Jama Mudhakkar, right? And this is a simple normal noun. And zinatu is khabar, and it's with the dhamma, so it's clearly showing the rough case. Hayati is mudaf ilahi, it is mudaf ilahi to zina, and ad-dunya is sifa for dunya. So it's having an alif long vowel, so the haraka cannot be shown, so it's kasra muqaddara. Let's check the next Arab here. So the next sentence is Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdu is, as you see, it's Jumla Ismiya and it shows its position by Dhamma, clear Dhamma, Lillahi. Now, Lillahi, as soon as you see the harf jar, so this is a Shibh Jumla. And now Khabar is coming as a Shibh Jumla. Rabbi, it has been taken as a Sifa for Rabb here. And Rabb is coming as a mudaf also and as a sifa also. So how do we know? If you check the structure here, Rabbil Alameen. So it is playing the role of sifa first of all for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and now it's playing the role of mudaf for and alameen. This is the Jama Mudhakkar Mulhaqun from the Mulhaq. Alameen, and it has a fatha, means the world. He's the Rabb of the world. And it's describing Allah. So that's why one may ask, why isn't being taken as badal? So that's the answer here. It's not taken as a badal because here Rabbil Alameen is coming as a description, describing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He is the Lord of the worlds. So now it's playing the mudaf for Alameen. Let's check the Arab. Alhamdu Mubtada Marfoon and Li Harf Jar, Allah Lafzul Jalala in as majroor position. And now Shibh Jumla we have Lillah fi mahal raf khabar. So it's the khabar for the alhamd. And Rab has been taken as sifa majruratun with the clear kasra. And alamin, as you know, it's mudhakkar mulhaqun for the non-livings. Mudaf ilayhi, playing as a mudaf ilayhi for Rab. And it's in, now you can see, it's alama jarrihi aliya because it's mulhaq bi jam muzakkar salim. So here you can see in Arab it's mentioned. This is the last example and the Arab of this video. Now let's do this. Ar-Rasulu qala al-haq. So Ar-Rasul, as suggests, it's mubtada showing its position by Dhamma. Qala. Now this is coming as full jumla failure for as a khabar to Rasul. So qala is fa'il madi. So Rasul, you know, it's mubtada marfu. Qala fa'il madi and fa'il is damir mustatir and it's taqdiruhu huwa. So the fa'il, if you don't find any noun with dhamma, know that it's hidden in qala past tense and it is for the singular masculine. So it's taqdiru, it's mustatir hidden and it's taqdiru huwa means assume it's huwa. And jumla failure is qala fi mahall raf khabar because it's in the whole sentence is in the position of khabar coming after mubtada. Al haq, so it's maf'ulun bihi, as you know, it's coming after fail and fa'il, so it's haq. As you can see, fatha over the qaf. So the whole sentence is coming as the jumla failure as a khabar for Rasul. Alhamdulillah, we finished with the lessons. And now we have another topic, that is the Jama Taksir, the broken plural. That will be my next video, inshallah. Coming to the end of the video with the lesson Jama Muannas Salim and the types of khabar. Inshallah, I'll be completing my the lessons on the plurals. The only topic left is Jama Taksir. Inshallah, till then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.